to sell some eggs and to come back home again. Oh, the day was warm and the road was long when suddenly from afar came a roar and a zest, and past them whizzed Louis Strang in his Buick car. Old Si jerked on the rein and sighed to Mary Jane. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car, you leave the folks a-lagging and wonder where they are. I'll chop the wagon into kindling wood, tie old Dobbin to the pasture bar. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car. Said Jane to Si, well, I hope to die before you get your good wife Jane a-riding in a devil car. I'm afraid you ain't quite sane. But her old blue eyes glared up with surprise when came Louis Chevrolet. He passed them by in a cloud of dust. Old Cyrus, how he did feel gay. Once more jerked on the rein and said to Mary Jane, I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car, you leave the folks a-lagging and wonder where they are. I'll chop the wagon into kindling wood, tie old Dobbin to the pasture bar. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car. 'Tis bad enough, said Si to Jane, to have another horse pass by, but when a Buick car comes by, I almost have to cry. Another cloud, a big gray shroud, just then speeded by. Bobby Berman in another Buick car, there was envy in old Si's eye. Once more he slapped the rein and said to Mary Jane, I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car, you leave the folks a-lagging and wonder where they are. I'll chop the wagon into kindling wood, tie old Dobbin to the pasture bar. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car. When they reached Crown Point, poor old Dobbin's joints were sore and swollen up. Said Si to Jane, that horse is lame, as sick as a poisoned pup. But George DeWitt, he let them sit in his Buick, he turned her loose. Mary Jane said to Si, by hen, let's try to sell the horse, it ain't no use. And Si said to DeWitt, gol darn it, let her rip. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car, you leave the folks a-lagging and wonder where they are. I'll chop the wagon into kindling wood, tie old Dobbin to the pasture bar. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car. June 19th was the day Louis Chevrolet got his Buick car all harnessed up. Loco Knox, Stoddard, Aberson, and Fiat cars were racing for the Big Cope Cup. Bill me time Chevrolet, a mile a minute they say, with his Buick all the other cars he passed. Cyrus joined the crowd as they called aloud. Chevrolet made the grandstand gasp. Mary Jane hollered, Chevrolet's won, and the crowd yelled out as one. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car, you leave the folks a-lagging and wonder where they are. I'll chop the wagon into kindling wood, tie old Dobbin to the pasture bar. I love my horse and wagon, but oh, you Buick car.